on Ignite. They're coming in around an MMR of 12-10. They're currently 2-2 on the season. Last game, a loss to Instinct, 23-13. So you know Ignite's going to be looking to make up some lost ground here.
Making up some quick ground here on the Joust, actually, will be Team Jokr looking to collect that one. It's Ryan with the disc over on the side. Well, finds maybe a bottom pass. Actually has a nest pass instead, or off to the barrier, but some good angled defense from Ignite coming through. And so let's see what happens as Ryan for Team Jokr goes to Kung, and Kung, well, there's the first two.
Yeah, some good traffic there in front of the goal, but Jokr stunning out that extra defensive man, and then that allows that kind of that feed from Ryan to Kung, and then at that point it's basically Kung versus the goalie, and yeah, Kung's gonna when he's right on you like that, he's gonna put that in 9 times out of 10. It's a great setup there from Jokr.
Absolutely will. They're very, very strong offensive players. No doubt can't concede those goals, especially from those angles to them. Right here, good pressure from Kung, or on Kung rather. Far doing the dirty work, but getting stunned for all those efforts, and Kung will get it back and then off to Ryan instead. And hello everyone who is joining us here in the Twitch chat. See 24 of you so far. Good to have you. And Haza in there saying, I'm impressed by how legit all of this looks now. Glad you approve. It's what we're here for, to impress, just like these teams. No doubt about to impress us in this match.
And of course, just to throw it out there, that Palidore does say we, because he is a genuinely good dude. But a lot of the credit does go to Palidore for the work on the look of the cast. Not obviously working from a palette that already existed, but the work he did was very, very noticeable and very absolutely fantastic.
Call me Palidore. And, well, thank you for that, didn't we? Over here goes the dash, and yeah, glad everyone likes it. I'm just excited to continue this game here as they go in for a 2 and 3 members there for Team Jokr, converging, collapsing, getting the goal, and then flying on out, all happy.
Yeah, that's Jokr coming up 4-0 now, just over 2 minutes in. Ignite's going to be wanting to draw some blood here. So the score doesn't start running from them, because Jokr, when they start running a score up, they can really roll with that momentum. And so yeah,
absolutely will every time, trying to roll them over. They're far on dash, trying to retreat into the goal. Good pass here, too far. Gets the 1-on-2, but could not come through with anything but a steal interception. It goes up the other side now, and finding all of their boosts in the back line, but you can see just how contested it is as everyone tries to gather their speed.
Yeah, there's a great stop there from Dash. Is now Kung sending it up to Dash. Dash going to the backboard to Jokr. Jokr missing whatever his mark was there, and just real quick, Emil converted from a Twitch Prime sub to a Tier 1 sub. So thank you very much for that, Emil. We appreciate it.
Emil, what a good deal. Happy to have you here watching these highlight reels as Ryan gets this disc off to Kung, backs it out, and back forward again. Jokr now on the front line. You see those back line boosted players all speedily coming up into this bubble, trying to turn it up for a dunk. Could not dash, but finally Ryan gets it back. So off the third attempt, I think that was, they do get something going, and it's 6 quick points for Jokr.
I mean, the way they're set up there, I don't know how intentional it is, but the way they're set up, they miss a couple shots, it's right back into their hands. And yeah, so now up by 6, Jokr is just almost 4 minutes into the round 1. And yeah, Jokr looking really, really good. Very, very confident here in this game.
Oh, a nice turnover. The shot not quite converted there. For Ignite, back on the defensive end, still trying to find their rhythm offensively. They will get a steal, so Wolf deals it to the other side. But no, it's just going to be Dash taking it back for him, and right back on offense is Jokr.
And just great control here, possession control from Jokr. And oh, what a read there from BTS to grab that one extra pass there that comes right in front of them as they send it down quickly and the stacks are out. But yeah, Jokr just dominating control at the moment. Yeah, they've already got a full minute of possession over Ignite at the moment, 2 minutes to 1 minute, and it's showing.
And Ignite does have the disc right back, at least Still, again, this time just missing a pass, not really looking for it. And Ignite, again, just trying to find their stride a bit here. Jokr, a strong team, obviously, finished top 3 in the preseason. Ignite, though, still one of those teams that are always dangerous, and they have been for a long time. You know, been together for a long time, most of this roster. Not all of this roster, in fact. I'm just, yeah, long-time players, and, you know, any time that they have a chance to come into arena, show off their team play, their good chemistry, they will. Of course, just struggling in these first few minutes, but I don't feel like that's likely to last.
No, Ignite, one of the most sure-footed teams in the league, one of the most consistent as far as you know, their play style and their ability. And ooh, that feed to Jokr bouncing off that shield. But yeah, Ignite is one of the easily one of the most respected teams in the league. Everybody has good respect for these guys. I never hear a negative thing about them.
Absolutely. And right here will be Wolf. Now, he is a very dangerous long shot, but even more dangerous on the speedy stack. Just the moment you hesitate on a team like Jokr is the moment you'll be blitzed by their speed, just like that.
And real quick, I got to give a shout out to Wolf. There was a cast not too long ago that I was, I believe I was soloing. I believe it was this week as well, maybe or late last week, but I kept saying his name. I was saying Wolf. But it was sounding like Woof the whole game. So I do apologize for that. I do know his name is Wolf, not Woof.
Well, why were you barking at him for, Dimwi? Jeez.
I don't know. I didn't think I was doing it as the cast was going, but when I watched it back, I was like, oh, no.
That's just the classic Dimwi accent. It's okay. I have mine, too. I as we've seen throughout the season, many a names that I thought I was pronouncing right, and then, nope. So it's okay. It happens. But Wolf, I'm sure, you know, he's a good guy. He doesn't mind. But right here.
Yeah, never had a problem with Wolf.
Speaking of Wolf, he does get the assist there. So Wolf playing fetch with Far. Far the one retrieving it for the first 2 here on Ignite.
And that's the chemistry between these guys. I mean, that was a quick pass under a lot of pressure there, and Wolf getting it to Far. Nonetheless, with traffic in front of the goal, and Far able to get that one in. So now within 4, this is still a game. It's only a 2-goal game. I was still over 2.5 minutes to go.
And some good pressure here from Duel as well as all the Ignite players. Actually, you see that stack trying to bother Duel in the back, kind of bothering that one. So actually, just a one-on-one situation. Make that a 2-on-1. Gets it done. Jokr. A good cross pass into the 8th point now for Jokr.
Yeah, Jokr coming in with speed, so you know that pass from Ryan had to be accurate, and Ryan, being reliable Ryan as he always is, gets it right in the hands of Jokr, and Jokr with a beautiful hook up into the goal there. That was A plus there from those guys.
And a stun going there. That's A1 off of that stun, but gets it right back and actually just slinks to the side. Speaking of names and maybe mispronunciations, I see Franz in there for Ignite. So, you know, I've never even thought about it, but on the subject, is it Franz or Franz as it gets into the hands of Far? Answer me.
I've never asked him either, and I've always called him NTS Franz. Do people call him Franz?
I don't know,
I've never even considered it.
Me neither, but it's one of those things. There's a lot of players I haven't considered that, oh, maybe it could be pronounced another way. And, you know, I've been proven wrong a few times this season, so I just got to do my diligence, even though I have been calling him Franz just since, well, forever.
So some interesting input from the chat. We've got Sputnik saying it's pronounced Friends, and NTS Friends with the big up signs. And then Dollar Ranger saying pronounced like Frains. And then NTS France saying like France. So.
Well, Francie that. I guess it is indeed Franz. All right. Back to the hands of Ignite. But good to know. Thanks for the clarification. Thanks for your non-contribution, Sputnik. my friend. My friend. Anyway. Wolf will take this away, look for the pass down low to the bottom ramp, gets it just through the hands of Kung, but on a goalie dash, just hiding, biding his time, and finding themselves 10-2, looking to take round 1.
And Dash has been so good in goal for Jokr since he joined this team, and it's really shown. I mean, they're their own meta has changed a little bit since Dash joined, but their backline is just so much stronger.
And that time, Kung didn't even need to get to Dash for that one. Just Kung getting it himself and possibly, probably, maybe not getting their last shot. Will it go, Kung? No! VTS King, at the very least, can stop the final goal here and stop a little bit of the bleeding going into the next round.
Yeah, it was a great stop there from VTS King, and hopefully they can build on that, maybe get some inspiration from a beautiful save there from VTS King on a shot from Jokr, and those obviously are not easy to make. But looking over the stats right quick, Kong with the game high points of 6, Jaywalker with 2, Ryan with 2, and then Far with 2 as well. Assists across the board for the Jokr boys here, 2 to Ryan, then 1 apiece to Jaywalker, Kong, and Dash. Dash with 2 saves, VTS King with 2 saves, and 1 apiece to Ryan, Wolf, and Far. But real quick, I also want to cover possession, because I touched on that about halfway through, or I think it was about 3 minutes in, maybe 4 minutes in, when I said Jokr had a full minute of possession time over over Ignite. And it continued. I mean, that exact trend continued as it's 5 minutes to 2.5 minutes in favor of Jokr in possession, and that translates at 16 shots to Jokr, whereas Ignite was only able to pull out 3. So yeah, it really shows that control that Jokr's had in this game. Really shows on the board there. When you're looking at 5 minutes of possession to 2.5, yeah, that's the situation where you say you give somebody enough time. They will eventually get that in.
And going out on the joust here, thanks for that analysis, Dimwi. I got the screen up for you. Unfortunately, I don't have a fancy crop for the stats screen, but, you know, that's okay. So over here, we'll be just kind of knocked loose. Neither team collecting right off the bat. Wolf just missing a grab, and Jay diving out on it. Just gets a slap out, but only intercepted by VTS. So VTS finds Wolf. Wolf, maybe a pass to the barrier. Looking good. And just like they should, they're up by 2 points. Off just one of those, you know, bread and butter passing plays to the barrier.
And perfectly executed, which is exactly what you expect out of Ignite, as long as they've been playing together. And you know, maybe they are picking some inspiration off of that save from VTS, because they're out here drawing first blood in the first minute of round 2.
And getting double stunned there, courtesy of Dash, and Dash is just going to Jokr train on the defender. What are you doing, Dash? You silly, silly man. Brawling everyone because he can. So Kung goes over to Ryan. Rhino, not Rhino anymore, but that's okay as he gets it on the way to Jay, and he gets the 2-point play for a tie.
And Jaywalker pulling out the trampoline, coming in, hopping, and then with the pump fake, maybe pulling the goalie off balance there and taking it underhand, hooking it underhand there, bowling it, as some might say, putting it in for that 2. Beautiful shot there from Jaywalker in traffic.
And Gilligan in the Twitch chat appreciating the dirty stuns. He would. Always, and anytime there's a punch, there's a Gilligan somewhere smiling. That's that one. They'll be smiling if that goes in, and it does! Ooh. Kung Fu on the shot. 5-2.
And I believe that right there is the shot that Jokr at one point was trying to dub the Kung shot, as that one comes in off of the floor, off the backboard, and the goal. Ignite does get there, and they do get a grab on it, but not before it breaches that goal plane. So great shot there from Kong to go up by 3 now.
Yeah, one of those situations where even a 1/10 of a second quicker, and they could have had that save so close. And now instead, yeah, just conceding a 3 as a result. The defense here for Ignite, trying to get back on it as a Jokr. All 4 players already on this side, but losing disc momentarily as Dash will have time to just line this up, but too slow. But on the second attempt, denied by VTS, so punishing what otherwise could have been a guaranteed 3, but taken too slow, and just great speed and reflexes from VTS. Super impressive on that play.
Yeah, that's a heads up play right there. That's some big game IQ to maintain your position while floating, and then oh my goodness,
no,
turn around, and that was VTS as well, playing both ends of the arena right now, and unfortunately stuns it off that post, or dings it off that post.
Undoes at least a little bit of his mistake briefly, trying to get it taken away, or taking it away, but then getting it taken away right back. But yes, as Jokr looks to maybe try and score here. The impressive thing from VTS on that one is this pass goes to Jaywalker, being bothered and taken out of there. And then flung up into the top. A little bit crazy. But yeah, impressed. Oh, look, I can't even finish the sentence. Doesn't matter. It's going to go in for maybe a 3-point shot, and he will. Dash gets it done, 8-2.
Not the easiest of shots there from Dash, a high angle from high up over that shoulder. But real quick, I want to touch on Jaywalker as he took a pass on the nest there. He dropped hard to probably squatted all the way down to the floor in real life. Probably anticipating that back chain coming in on him, and that back chain. Maybe or maybe not anticipating Jaywalker dropping like he did, intercepted on him. So that was exquisitely executed by Ignite to stop that first attempt from going in.
And now look at that pass, so tightly woven. I mean, it has to be picture perfect accuracy to get it past that defense, and they do. They'll still back it out for another attempt, but look at Jokr here. Ryan almost going for his crab move just about on the floor. Gotta be aware of that one. Right now, Far, though, will take it down low just through the defense. There's one at goal, and then Kung draped on him, but still got the shot.
Yeah, it looks like it might have caught goalie off guard. As that shot from Far did come really, really quick. Not much of a wind-up to it. And goalie was playing low in the goal and just kind of doesn't look like he was really prepared for that shot to be coming his way. And, yes, a great shot there from Far.
Yeah, and just as well, kind of used the other defender, Kung, assaulting him there. Almost using him as cover against the goalie in a sense, because, yeah, not a lot of wind-up, and then the kind of indirect body block, I guess, from his own teammate. So helped that shot go in, but right now, maybe this one going to go in if they can get there quick enough, and they can. Kung going up for Jokr now, 10-4.
And yeah, just to further that point, really anything that's going to obfuscate your wind up to your throw, whether it's to completely take the wind up out of the equation, or to mask it behind a trick shot, or to wrist flick it, or be behind another body. Anything that's going to obfuscate that wind up is going to be to your advantage.
Right there, couldn't find the wind up on that first shot, but the second one will go in and piling on now to the tune of 13-4.
And I'm still seeing some really, really great control here from Jokr as Ignite is struggling to get out of their own zone at the moment. Jokr forcing those turnovers and very quickly turning those turnovers into goals, now up by 9 with 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, it seemed like on that last rollout, maybe a miscommunication. They had one of their rollouts just stopped there in the tunnel, kind of near that Merc Island, or station, as I've now been informed it's called by some players, but just being kind of thrown haplessly into the tunnel instead. Now, Wolf will try and go ahead here for Ignite to get themselves some points after just a bit of a struggle, but Ryan will cut that off, and immediately on the clear, immediately on the boost, Jokr goes to the other side.
And again, now we're going to see a deep shot attempt. Oh, no, off the post, so nobody able to bring that one in, so it goes a little bit wide. But then another opportunity, and that one missing as he gets stunned out. But yeah, Jokr trying to maintain control of this game. But Ignite is trying to, I guess, in a way, outspeed Jokr. So there's a lot of clear boosting going on right now by both teams. Something you expect to see from Jokr, but maybe Ignite playing a little bit on their heels. So, oh, no, and maybe a lack of communication there. As it looks like the Wolf, or whoever it was that had the disc, did not see Kong right behind him, or was not aware that Kong was right behind him.
Yeah, right now, not a lot of time to work with for these players. You can see their very tight defense being played. I mean, even right there, the moment Wolf got that disc, he was already ready to be punched out. So it's very tough here from Jokr as they try and go for one of those Jokr shots that look like those J shots to be specific. But right back to Dash's hands, and they'll get another chance.
Yeah, I actually saw Zach attempt one of those in the Infinite game earlier, and I called it out as a Jaywalker shot. So I think that's what it's going to be from now on, the J shot.
Yeah, Zach already has a shot of his own, so only fair, I suppose, that Jay does, because definitely from the early days, even before Jokr was right up on there in the top 3 or 4 teams, as Jaywalker, the man himself, goes for the score. But even back then, he was still taking shots just like that, much to the dismay of Lemming and Simeon.
Oh, and I'm sure, yeah. And, yeah, the Jokr always looking up, coming up with clever ways of moving the disc around, and definitely one of the more innovative teams in the league.
Yeah, they went with the Steezy stuff before Steezy was a regular thing. So, yeah. Less than 2 minutes left. It's 15-4. Ignite just struggling to find any points here based off a lot of this tough defense. Wolf looking for the offense, and there he gets it through, checking behind him before he does.
You know, Wolf maybe pulling out a bit of a trampoline of his own, as it looked like he may have. I hesitate to actually interpret his real life body movements, but there's definitely some hopping and some squatting there as he comes in on the goalie, maybe giving Jokr a little bit of their own medicine.
Yeah. Wolf is a player who does do those jumps from time to time, I do believe anyway. It looked like that one may be harder to read just because his in-game motion, he was kind of going downwards, but then the jump got him that little small boost of momentum at the end. So I think that was the case. You're right. Now Ignite trying to defend against this one. Less than a minute left, and they're down by 9 at the moment.
And real quick, I'm going to have to call it out because I don't know that I've actually seen it before, particularly not in comp play, but Jokr with a real smooth move a few moments ago as it was Kung and Ryan chained up, Ryan with the disc, I think, and as the attacking chain came to attack them, they both ducked, which gave a little bit extra boost down to the disc carrying player. So strategy that, as far as I could tell, would not be one that is banned. So definitely one for other players to look at, and maybe replicating.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, if anyone's gonna pull out unique moves, it's these guys. So hey, nothing they do anymore honestly surprises me. That's why even in like a lot of these weird shots that have just an uncanny ability to go in from as Dash gets one save. I don't question it anymore. I'm just saying, yep, that seems right for them. They'll pull the unusual, the unconventional, like I called them before, the impractical jokers, right? I mean, they'll make those things intentional.
Yeah, they're definitely doing what they're known for. Yeah. So, but yeah, I know Jokr has another game coming up right after this. Is that at? Those at not. Those are actually a half hour away, huh?
Yeah. So we still have.
I was about to rush us. So never mind. I'm not going to rush us. I apologize.
No rush. No rushing. There's a joke in there somewhere, but I'm going to drink my Dr. Pepper instead.
Well, while you do that, I will go over the game stats. We got Kung with the game high points of 11. Before they go, Ryan with 7, Jaywalker with 6, Dash with 3, and then, oh no, before I could even get to Ignite there, we got one player already dropping out. Far with 4, VTS with 2.
He's still there. He just switched teams.
Okay, and then, VTS, 5 saves to VTS. This could be the game high. Wolf with 3, Far with 2, and then Dash with 3, and Ryan with 2. But then, you compare the total saves, 5 saves to Jokr, 10 saves to Ignite, and that's 30 shots that Jokr took. So that's 30 shots, 10 saves, Jokr versus Ignite, versus 7 shots to 5 saves, Ignite versus Jokr. I'm not really sure how those numbers really add up, because we know Ignite definitely scored more than 2 goals. So, yeah, right there, maybe calling into question